All right, it's time for Fox 10 Talk Sports, the fun stuff. We're in the RV. We're at, what's the name of this stadium?
Mount America Stadium.
We've got the whole team here. Megan Champagne playing.
Got the tryptophan going
right?
still for Richard.
The turkey's in. Megan gets the MVP for bringing the coffee. Megan, give us your thoughts on this big day here.
I'm excited. It's going to be good. Obviously, last year, I think it was an easier road. You guys would probably agree for the Sun Devils. This year, we were talking about it. The spread right now, I mean, just 1.5 game favorites for Arizona, not ASU, despite ASU playing a home game. It's going to be a good one. I'm excited.
Robbie, what do you think, man? And we're here at Sun Devils. It's always going to be Sun Devils.
Sun Devil Stadium, Mountain America Stadium.
Morgan Matchup Center.
Frank
whatever.
Kush Field.
Yeah.
Formerly known in the Footprint Center.
University of Phoenix Stadium.
Hey, it's still
Lobbying.com Arena.
I was going to say, it's still America West Arena and Bank One Ballpark to me.
Yeah, that's the Bob.
Yep, the Bob.
Yeah.
I digress. No, this is going to be one of the marquee college football games of the whole weekend, I think, because when you look at these two teams, like Megan said, this is not the lopsided matchup we had last year, and I'm going to get the numbers wrong, but it's been, I think 2017 was the last time or something. They've been, 2014 was the last time they both ranked.
Yep.
And also the last time that they both had at least 8 wins for both sides going in. Usually these games, they're close. They're battles to the end because of the rivalry, but it's been a long time since there was major implications on the line in a game like this. This is not just bragging rights for the year. This is ASU still playing for a potential. There's still a path tomorrow with some help to get to the Big 12 championship game and one of the better bowl games, even if they don't make the Big 12 championship game. Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Exactly.
Pop-Tarts Bowl. It's still on the line.
Yeah, they could still win 10 games this year. Blake, you've been at every single practice all week. What's the team like? Are they tense? Are they feeling good? What's the vibe you're getting?
I think they're feeling about the same as they usually do. Kenny Dillingham does a really nice job with this team of helping them focus on the process and being very day-to-day. He's helped them really block out all the noise this year, and I think them going through the rough patch they did at the start of the season, taking that loss to Mississippi State, getting blown out by Utah, then losing Sam Levitt, losing Jordan Tyson, I think they've gone through so much, and like that the outside noise doesn't even matter anymore because they've shown that they can just persevere through all of that. And really this week that I asked a bunch of players the same question about what this rivalry means or what they've learned about this rivalry coming to it new, and all of the common one word was just hate. Like pure, Jeff Sims said pure hate. Like Jacob Kangaika, who played at U of A for 2 years, then transferred to ASU. He knows the rivalry probably as good as anyone.
He's
living
never lost a game.
on both sides.
Never lost a Territorial
Exactly. He
Cup
won 2 straight at U of A and then won one with ASU last year. I mean,
Good luck, Char.
he literally just simplified it in terms of it's like, they hate us up here, we hate them down there, and that's about it. And then Jordan Tyson
did the pitchfork last year at midfield too.
He did. That created some controversy there. But Jordan Tyson was like, I was kind of skeptical of the rivalry at first. I didn't think it was that deep, but now I feel like it's genuine hate between these two sides. It's a whole different season, as Kenny Dillingham likes to call it. There's the first games of the season that lead up to this, and then he literally said it was a great season for both teams. 8-3 finishes. Now this is an entirely new season. It's 0-0.
Yeah.
The winner of this game gets bragging rights for the rest of the year. It's going to be a fun one.
Fans, you talk about how much they hate each other, like the passion that comes with all that hate. It's the type of game that makes former players want to come back. And of course, today we see that Cam Scadaboo.
Yeah.
He's the talk of the town, not only here with Sun Devil fans, but across the NFL now. So he is making his way out here to be here as that honorary captain for the game. So big deal. Everyone wants to be here this weekend.
Yeah, and Robbie, we were kind of talking about this before we started. The Wildcats are favored.
Yeah.
In Tempe. That's kind of nuts.
It's been a weird year, I feel like, for U of A because the trajectories of both teams, obviously getting here, they both have the same record now. But U of A started slow, wobbled a little bit, and then they kind of almost got their footing in that loss to BYU. They took BYU to double overtime.
Yeah.
And after that is when they really just started to pick up momentum here. And we knew going into this season that maybe Brett Brennan wasn't on the hot seat, but it was not a good first year for him down in Tucson. They change out their coordinators, offense and defense. Noah Fafita looks back to being one of the best, quarterbacks and callers in this conference again. And that passing attack is no joke. I mean, U of A they want to throw the ball around the yard. And Junior Spivey's kid, Trey Spivey, transferred from Kansas State down to Tucson this year. I think he has like 10 catches and 8 of those catches are touchdowns. So basically, when he touches the ball, something good happens.
Whenever Robert Barrett shows up, something good happens. Robert Barrett's back there. He's in the back of the RV.
Can we see him in the back?
Yeah. His mom brought me a Thanksgiving plate, so thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Robert. Well, we were talking about the over/under. Megan, you want to take the over? Right? Was it 48.5?
Yeah, I want to take the over. I feel like games in this, it can really just become a shootout, guys going back and forth. Yeah, I'm going to take the over on this one.
Blake, what do you think? What's your prediction on this game? We know you bleed maroon and gold, right? But what are your thoughts on? A lot of people are saying, look out! This Arizona Wildcat team. Even John Hook, who is all ASU all the time, he said, I'm a little worried about this game.
No, I try to view it objectively, neutrally, but it's. I'm very split 50-50 on this. I've kind of battled back and forth with it all week. Like, ASU and U of A are very similar. And I was actually talking with our security guard, what's his face? Schmitty.
Oh, Schmitty. Uh-huh.
Talking to Schmitty today, and he put it into this perspective. He asked me 2 questions. Who has the better secondary? U of A. Who has the better front four? I think ASU.
Yeah.
So it's like it kind of counteracts. I think, here's the thing. Defense wins championships, right? And this is kind of a mini championship within a season. And U of A's defense has played a lot better recently over their 4-game win streak than ASU's defense has. Because ASU's defense came out sluggish against Colorado. Colorado's been a really bad team this year, and they let CU hang around for the first 3 quarters.
But do you think that could be just them playing to the level of their competition? It was not great weather. You were there.
Yeah, I mean, Kenny Dillingham's expressed his frustration that his team really hasn't played a good football game in his eyes all season long. Full 60 minutes. And I think that's what ASU needs to do today. Like, U of A has been red hot. They've been a high-scoring offense. Noah Fafita has been slinging it around the yard. He's top 10 in the nation in touchdowns. ASU has been really good at home. The only time I picked against them was when they beat Texas Tech.
So pick against them again, then. It worked. They heard you and they got pissed off and they said, "Hey, we're going to prove Blake wrong."
We both.
No, we picked them to win. We picked them to lose at Iowa State.
When we
picked them to lose, and Jeff Sims won the game.
Well, speaking of Jeff Sims, Megan, what are your thoughts on the ASU coaching staff to kind of cater the offense to his skill set, and then you watch him break the rushing record?
It really is incredible what he's been able to come in here and do. Obviously, he has so much experience at other programs as well as a starting quarterback. One of the concerns with him, of course, is turning the ball over. Does it an awful lot. So that's something he's really going to need to, try not to allow to happen, especially in a game like today. But, man, the way he's been able to just step in here, break records, kind of make things run just, when you take away the turnovers, as if, okay, Sam's gone, but things are still firing on all cylinders, is pretty impressive.
And then some people are saying this guy has a NFL skill set. He's got the size. He can run. Lamar Jackson, he could be a complimentary backup to him. Yeah. Marcus Mariota type. You talk about who's going to win this game. I think the team that wins this game is the team that doesn't turn the ball over. Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win this game, and I think it all depends on Jeff Sims. Like you said, he's been turnover prone at times. He's gotten better at it since he's gotten here. But if he can protect the football, I think they got a legitimate chance of winning this thing.
Well, and when you look at the Jeff Sims experience, if you will, I mean, the first game against Iowa State, obviously incredible, breaks the record for rushing yards. Coming off the bye against West Virginia, it was more of a steady passing attack, spread it out to all of his receivers, but again, didn't turn the ball over. And then ASU turned the ball over 4 times against Colorado last week, and they were able to win by 3 touchdowns because, no offense, but it was Colorado. But there was a couple. The one play that is still seared in my brain was when he was kind of scrambling. Jeff Sims was, and I don't know if he was trying to pitch it or if he literally lost the ball or he just it was like a duck. It just went up in the air and the Colorado right into the guy's arms. Those are the type of plays you can't have today. If he's going to sling it down the field and throw an interception 40 yards down the field, all right, you're taking a chance. But if the kind of the mental errors, the mental lapses, those are the plays he's got to try to avoid today. Where in a rivalry game like this, those plays it always swings momentum, but in a game like this, they'll get their pitchfork, or not pitchfork, they have a turnover cactus on the sideline going, U of A does. I mean, those are the plays that swing things.
Yeah, you talk about the plays that can win a game. There's always like a play or two, Blake, that steps up, or a trick play that Kenny Dillingham could have up his sleeve, a fake a punt, halfback pass, or something like that. I think that Kenny's going to do something like that in this game. What are your thoughts?
There's potential for it. I didn't see too much of it in practice this week, just from observations.
Well, if you did, don't say it anyway.
But-
That's what you're watching.
But no, they have busted out some trick plays before. At Iowa State, they did a little flea flicker with Jeff Sims. When they were at their last home game against West Virginia, they did a fake field goal where Jesus Gomez threw it to Cameron Harple for a 2-point conversion.
They did a fake punt in Colorado. Right?
They did do a fake punt in Colorado, taking a page out of the Peach Bowl book where Kenyon Floyd hit up Blazin' Lana Wong, who also caught the ball in that Peach Bowl game. So ASU's definitely going to have some tricks up its sleeve because, look, they are still down Sam Levitt, who, in my opinion, is their second best player besides Jordan Tyson.
Absolutely.
And he is a phenomenal football player. Jeff Sims has stepped in really nicely, but there are things that Sam Levitt can do that Jeff Sims just simply cannot do.
Yeah.
And I just think but Jeff Sims has continually played better and better, but the turnover amounts against Colorado last week were concerning to me. And if that carries over against, in my opinion, the best secondary in the Big 12 in Arizona, it's going to be a long day.
How about the trick up my sleeve here? What do you guys think about the RV, the upgrade of the RV, the Roll with Richard tailgate party
It's like
has
Rolls Royce
upgraded, right? I mean, no wonder I could get the whole team in now. Yeah, but I had the Foxy Roxy. I could barely get anybody in here. But what do you guys think about
the shutters looked like they had a house fire, but now they actually look good.
Look, it's like we have a marble table.
Marble table,
for you guys?
cushioned seats, not cotton.
Well, the other day it had a cover on it because you didn't even want to see the original seats. Trust me, you don't want to see anything else. But yeah, Sun City RV hooked us up.
Yes, they did.
But it's funny because I think I'm going to lose money on this deal because I'm already trying to buy it. And then they're like, see, the awning really helps. I'm like, it's a game changer. It's a lot of fun. And it's funny because some people, Jen Down used to work with, she's like, oh, they upgraded your RV because your other one was a dump. I'm like, hey, easy, Tiger.
I will say, at first, I thought when we get the fancy RV, I'm like, but that's not the shtick. The shtick
Yeah,
is the RV.
exactly.
But the second I walked in here, I'm like,
Yeah.
we're never
Who
going
needs
back.
character?
We're never. No, this is beautiful in here.
Right. Well, we're never going back, but we are coming back, right? We're
Yes.
going to go to a break. We got plenty to talk about. It's a territory. Hey, Molly Miller and her group did pretty well earlier today,
7-0.
7-0. Boy, that lady, she just wins wherever she goes, right? So we're going to talk about that. I've been out here since this morning. It's been a lot of fun. We're going to continue the fun. So hope you guys keep watching because we're going to keep talking, and we'll be right back.
trying to hide my stuff.
And we are back at Mountain America Stadium. The Roll Richard Super Tailgate Party continues. Thanks to Sun City RV. We've got a much better RV. I still love my Foxy Roxy. We got people in the chat. Little piece said bought the muffins. We still got muffins, man. I'm still trying to give away the muffins. Nobody's eating them. But we have wings, we have quesadillas, egg rolls. We definitely stepped it up a notch. And then Melinda says, yeah, I'm moving up. And then, some people are picking the U of A in the chat. Robert's keeping an eye on the chat for us. And of course, we're streaming here on the Fox 10 YouTube channel, the Fox local app. But on Fox 10, we're going to have a pregame show. We all have our game plan ready. I'll be here in the RV. Megan, you'll be with me. But just tell us about your plan for the pregame show.
Pregame show. I'm gonna see who I can bother outside walking around. Maybe find some more coaches and stuff to see if we can get them. But yeah, pregame show. It's all about, for us, obviously, the excitement in the RV as we watch fans go by and get ready to go into the stadium.
Yeah.
Make some more predictions.
We have the outdoor view.
Ooh.
There
you go.
Look how calm it is right now. I'm excited for later when it gets chaotic. It's gonna be crazy.
See, there's another shot of
Oh.
Robbie's forehead. And fresh right there. And then back. So yeah, Robbie.
I think I washed my hair today.
Good
Jeez,
thing.
hell.
Yeah. we got up close and personal with Robbie, literally right there. All right, Robbie, what do you got for the pregame show?
I'll be heading in, meeting our photographer Brad Gass after this, going up to the press box. The great Brad Gass, and we'll be catching up with Tim Healy, the voice of the Sun Devils for over 20-some years, and he's probably forgot more about the Territorial Cup than I've known in my 30-some years of life. So, no, it'll be good to get his thoughts on this game. Obviously, been the voice of the Sun Devil team all season, following them, so he'll have some thoughts on this one, and Rich is going to eat some muffins here. And then also it's worth...
Tell me about the history of the Territorial Cup.
The history. And it's also worth noting today just the amount of events that the Arizona State Athletic Department has hosted and the facilities crew and everything is put on today, because you mentioned...
Unbelievable.
Molly Miller and the basketball team played Little Rock at Desert Financial Arena just behind us here. And then the hockey team right now is playing Ohio State currently at Mullet Arena. That game just started at 3 o'clock, so I would imagine they're close to the end of the first period. And then fans will file out of the Mullet and walk across the parking lot here to Mountain America Stadium for the nightcap tonight, the Territorial Cup. So I can't remember a night where there was back-to-back major ASU sporting events in a row like this. This is pretty impressive.
That's why Blake spent the night outside, right? In a sleeping bag.
Didn't quite do that.
Let him in the RV? You made him sleep in a sleeping bag?
I've seen that guy on the bench last night.
I got the RV here this morning.
Blake's outside all cold. I'm waiting for the RV.
I'm like, that's a good-looking homeless man right there.
I wasn't quite here that early, but who was here this early was both Richard as well as Kenny Dillingham. Kenny Dillingham stopped by the ASU women's basketball game this morning, showed them support. I don't know if there's any other Power 4 head coach that goes to, their program's women's basketball games at 10:30 in the morning on the day you haven't a huge, humongous football game. Just speaks a lot about Kenny Dillingham and his character. But as far as me with the pregame show, it's not if. We are going to get Cam Scadaboo. We're going to interview Cam Scadaboo. Catch up with him, see how life is with him recovering from his injury. Seems like he's been having a great time in his life in New York. He's streaming all the time on Twitch. Big time gamer. He's just one of a kind, truly a one of a kind personality. Great human being too. He did some great work with the Phoenix Children's Hospital when he was here. Cares a lot about the fans, and so many people are just going to be absolutely raving about Scat when he steps out onto that field in that stadium. Fans are just going to go crazy for him. I mean, I was talking to people the other day. I mean, if you asked about the Mount Rushmore of Sun Devil football players like Cam Scadaboo, even just how recent it is, like he is on there probably all time of most beloved Sun Devils, up there with Jake Plummer, up there with Pat Tillman. So it's going to be super cool to see him. And then we'll have a cool story coming out on how the field got put together with the big Sparky on the logo on the field. The ASU grounds crew, in my opinion, best grounds crew in the country. They do such a good job tending to that grass. It's such an intricate process. I was out there on Tuesday, and they are down with nails intricately measuring things to the centimeter.
Wow.
And then they are painting it so precisely, and it looks exactly like Sparky. Fans are able to get up top and see it from up there. Robbie, you saw it in the press box. It looks exactly like Sparky. So it's you couldn't set up for a better environment. Sellout crowd too. I just can't wait for kickoff.
It's funny because you have to have talent to play, on that field, right, for both U of A and ASU. And those guys or gals that also do the grounds crew work, they're the best of the best too. You have to have a special talent to do that, like you said. It's not just getting out there and mowing the grass. I mean, these guys really care about what they do, and it shows, and it's pretty cool. We got people in the chat. Melinda says, "Wow, that's Cole, Richard, eating the muffins in front of us. And they're delicious, Melinda. These are the best muffins I've ever had. And the guy that made these muffins, he died right after he made these muffins, so they'll never have muffins like this ever again." No, I'm kidding. You can get them at Costco. They're really good. And then Little Pieces, "I need a muffin." Well, come on by the tailgate, man. We got you. With your muffin. Melinda says, they didn't get the T-shirts. I still have the T-shirts for you guys. Don't worry. We'll still get you the T-shirts. But, Robbie, you were about to say something before I cut you off.
The grounds crew, the muffins are more important.
All right.
The grounds crew, I forget the name of the specific name of the ward, but last year they won the best groundskeeper facility management, in the country. They were the number one rated grounds crew, and it's not because obviously football gets a lot of attention, but once we get into the spring too, when we did the story for All Access last year, was the softball and baseball too, specifically softball, because they host basically all the early season tournaments for softball are here. It starts with the Kajikawa Classic every year, because this time of the year it's the best weather anywhere in the country. It rains in Florida in the spring, so they basically are nonstop with the softball event. So they deserve their shout out. What do we got here?
Melinda said, "You jerk."
As he laughs maniacally.
Melinda, I love you too. That's pretty good.
I was going to say, we talked a lot about just the Territorial Cup and how big of a game it is, but also ASU is there's still a chance. It's a slim chance, obviously, but they could, make it to the championship game. There are two scenarios right now.
Blake will
So
pull it
there's
up.
only two scenarios left. Texas Tech needs to beat BYU, or both Texas Tech and BYU need to lose. Those are the only two. Or sorry.
Yeah. No, yeah, Blake's got it right here.
Okay, so here it is. So there are three possible scenarios of ASU making it to the Big 12 championship. All of them must include a win over U of A today.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
The first one happened this morning.
Utah won tonight?
Utah won this morning.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then now there's only two. Okay. So an ASU win over U of A plus a Texas Tech win and a BYU loss.
Shoot them up, Red Raiders.
The other scenario is an ASU win over U of A plus a Utah win. Check, that happened today. And then both a Texas Tech loss and a BYU loss. So these are
Red Raiders.
these are big asks too, because each BYU and Texas Tech are playing bottom of the conference teams.
I believe. Who they playing?
I believe BYU is playing UCF, University of Central Florida, and then Texas Tech is playing West Virginia, who gave ASU a game here, but is not hasn't. And they also West Virginia beat Houston, so it's like not impossible, but Texas Tech since they played ASU has looked dominant and looks like truly like a top 10 team that they are. But shoot, anything can happen in college football.
It's starting to feel like last year. At this point last year, ASU needed to win. They needed help to get to the championship game, which they got the help they needed. But I remember Kenny joking at one point, saying that it felt like they needed a chicken wing to Fallen Ranch and something else to rain on Sunday. And that's it. Feels like we're entering that territory now. Like the odds are not in ASU's favor,
right,
but there is a path. Well, there's technically two paths to get there.
And the fact that they still have a chance at this point in the season, right, it just is a testament to the coaching staff and how they can adapt to different situations with all the injuries. We got some chat some activity in the chat. Callie Love says ASU money line and the over. I like your style, Callie Love. I think that's going to happen. I'll take that.
That's a good. I'll do. Yeah. To your point, though, what other team in the country? Basically, what was it? Six of the guys they brought to beat, or they brought six guys. Four of the six. Yeah. Four of the six captains that were brought to Big 12 Media Day were lost for the season, and that obviously includes your quarterback Sam Levitt, and Jordan Tyson's basically only played 50% of the snaps this year for various injuries. He's missed different stretches. So I don't know what other team in the country could sustain that level. It's not just guys being hurt. We're talking like an entire starting unit out for various points of the season, and they are still have a chance to win 9 games, 10 with a bowl game. I mean, that is a huge testament to Kenny Dillingham and the staff to get these guys ready.
Little P says it'll be a Thanksgiving miracle if ASU wins.
Oh.
So I guess he's picking the U of A.
But he's also saying there's a chance.
Yeah, that's true too. I think Melinda might be rooting for the U of A too. I think I'm not sure.
She's had the muffins.
Yeah.
I think people may be underestimating the effect of Mountain America Stadium. Because here's the thing, like, I've gone to some other Big 12 stadiums in the conference, and the difference in volume at ASU now opposed to other places, it's significant. Like, you can tell. Like, the home field advantage at Mountain America Stadium, like, I think this is going to be as loud, maybe not as loud, but very close to that BYU game last year when Javen Robinson had that game-sealing interception. That's the loudest I've ever heard that place. I've only been here a little bit, but it's I think it's going to be absolutely rocking. Kenny Dillingham thinks so. I mean, for a team to sell out the entire season, I think it's the first time since 1973 that ASU has sold out every single home game, and that's amazing.
We got about 2 minutes, so tell us what you think the final score would be and who wins the game.
I'm going first.
Legs up, you got the mic.
You got the
Okay,
mic?
fair enough. Okay, I've been tussling back and forth with this, right? But ASU sold out every home game this season. They've been on a win streak. U of A's been on a win streak. But I feel like when there's a tie and kind of like evenly matched, I think it's going to favor ASU today. I'm going to pick the Sun Devils. It's going to be a battle for sure, but I'm going to pick ASU to win. They got to force some turnovers. I'm going to go with a 28-24 ASU win.
All right, Robbie, what do you got?
I'll keep it sweet, short, simple. Jesus Gomez, game-winning field goal, 31-28 Devils.
Oh, I was saying same score, but I'm picking the Wildcats.
You can just get out the RV. You can just get out. Door's right over there, Megan.
Melinda Little P really love you now. Yeah, because that's who they're picking. I was going to say the exact same score, 31-28, Gomez with the game-winning field goal. So we'll see what happens if Megan makes us all look bad, like she always does. She's usually right. So U of A, boy, now that the spread should be 3.5 for the U of A when they got Megan Champagne playing on their side. But hey, thanks you guys. You know, we're about to wrap this up. I appreciate you guys joining the tailgate party. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Robert back there, Melinda, Little P. Appreciate you guys. I hope you guys tune in.
Sun City RV.
That's right, and Sun City RV.
Shout out Sun
coming
City
up
RV.
big. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time, and we'll see you in the pregame show. Thanks for watching.